Well, for more, let's cross live now to Bamako to speak with France 24 Senior Reporter James André. James, tell us why now? Why is this happening now? Mali demanding that Danish troops immediately leave the country.
Yes, well, indeed, they did issue a communique and also took to national television to ask for the immediate retreat of these forces. And this is happening also at the moment. There is a lot of tension between the Malian military junta and the international community. Now, at the moment, indeed, the junta is very much on a narrative of sovereignty over the extent of the Malian nation. They say they want a retreat of international forces, that they want to retake control of their airspace and of their territory. This is what their main political message at the moment, and this is obviously why they've been asking this component of the Takuba force, which is the European special forces unit that has been put in place by France, and it's commanded by France since 2020. But what we've been told here by a French diplomat is that basically everything is been done within the rules, that there are treaties that are enacted and that the Danish contingent is present in a totally legal fashion. Now the question is, what is going to be the reaction of Denmark, who has already issued a communique explaining that there would be a clarification with the junta here, and also Takuba is preparing a coordinated response between all its various forces from different European countries.
And James, talk to us a little bit about the wider context. Certain European countries, including France, have repeatedly raised concerns about the security situation in Mali since that military coup back in August 2020.
Yes, well, the security situation here in Mali has been very degraded for years now, and this is, of course, the reason why France has intervened. But things are actually getting worse with jihadist groups starting to attack closer to Bamako in the southern part of the country. Now, the military junta in power was supposed to organize elections in February. They have already announced that those elections would not take place and that they intended to stay in power for many years. This is the reason why ECOWAS, which is the regional economic cooperation body, has put a regime of sanctions against Mali, has closed its borders, has also taken some financial sanctions against the government. And this is in this context that indeed the military junta is basically saying that they want to see foreign forces leave the country. This is what they are publicly saying here to the population. So we have a very tense context with a lot of international pressure piling onto the transition government here in Mali in order to obtain some elections as quickly as possible. And for the time being, indeed, the junta is not responding to this pressure. But it is in this context that indeed this communique against this force, Danish force, has been issued.
France 24's James André reporting there from Mali as authorities there call on Denmark to withdraw its special forces troops.